Hey, Lorna.
Hi.
How are you
Vicky.
today?
I am well. I'm elated to be here.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It is a wonderful day.
Yes.
Let's start from there. And we are very blessed just to have another day, another just glorious day. And we don't take that for granted. Just being here, being healthy, being able to breathe on our own, our system all functional, working correctly. We don't take that for granted. We are grateful.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, welcome
Thank you.
to Off Mute with Becky. It's a place we have conversation. We talk to women. We talk within ourselves. We just want to learn more from each other. We want to teach what we can and also learn from them, because we also are here to give, to take, and that's what we do. So today we're just having a conversation. No scripts.
Like that.
No scripts. And in this year, you're my first guest.
Oh.
So I'm so excited to have you on board. And I'm happy because I've had conversations with you before. We have known you for quite some time. And I know we resonate very well. When we're having these conversations, we can go 2 hours. But today we are not going to do that. Just have a few minutes. But in a nutshell, please introduce yourself. It doesn't have to be a very small nutshell. So,
In a
I don't know who is
okay.
Lorna.
Yes.
Professionally, personally, just tell us a little bit about who you are.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Becky. I'm happy that I'm the first guest for this year. Yay! So excited already. My name is Lorna Abaki. I am a mother. I am a wife.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a daughter, all that. But also, I am a tech professional,
Okay.
tech and risk, and also I am a public speaking coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And of course, a lover of God.
Yes.
I love God with all my heart.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, a woman in tech.
A woman in tech.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot that I also do moderation, and also I am a corporate host and also a corporate moderation. Corporate host meaning an MC, a corporate MC.
Okay.
I call myself the Lady Tech MC.
The Lady Tech MC.
Yes.
I love that. It has a very beautiful feel to the tongue. So tell us a little bit about why did you first join? Why did you join that industry of IT? Because we know women in IT, it's not a natural flow, at least for most women. So I know somebody would be asking, why IT?
I have 5 brothers.
Okay.
We are 7 of us.
Yes.
So I have 6 siblings. 5 of them are men, and then 1 is a lady. So I have 1 sister.
Are you the firstborn?
No.
Oh.
I am the 6th born out of 7.
Okay.
And I think I gravitated towards things to do with the hands or IT because of just having my brothers around. Because I really grew up closely to my brother that I follow, the 5th born.
Okay.
And I love the fact that he used to use his hands to just do things. So I was quite amused and loved that aspect. I didn't know.
Okay.
But later I realized even the movies that I loved watching, the action movies and all that, it's just because of them. Because when you stay too long with someone, you find yourself...
It rubs off.
It rubs off. Even, for example, if I sit with you long enough, the way you laugh, trust me, I'll start laughing like that. So I think I gravitated towards that. And I knew in high school I'm going to do something with computers.
Okay.
I didn't know. I just kept on saying, I'll do something with computers. I'll do something with computers. And then when we were selecting the different subjects, that's when I said, I think I'm going to do either computer science or something of the sort. So I already knew back in high school that at the end of it all, so I worked hard in physics. I thought it was just physics, but not maths.
Yeah.
I worked hard in physics and the other sciences just to be able to be at a good place when it came to now choosing the subject, which is the computer science, the course.
Okay.
Yes, that's when I gravitated towards the tech aspect.
And so now, all right, I understand the background and where you've come from and how it's all just falling together. Then public speaking. You have also mentioned public speaking, of course, now the MC work and all that is all linked into public speaking. So how did you get into public speaking and why?
Okay. It has been a long journey.
Okay.
I realized that back in primary, when we were writing the essays, they were out
Yeah.
of 30. I used to get 28. Writing, I didn't know that I had that gift. I used to get 28 or 29. I know the
Out of
teachers,
30.
out of 30.
I know.
I used to get 29 or 20, 28 or 29 out of
Yeah.
30. And at first, it didn't really hit me
Yeah.
at that point that, wow, I'm good at writing. Then in high school, the teachers kept on putting me to do the shairis. So I did the
Shairi, the
shairis,
Kiswahili
the
ones?
Kiswahili ones. Yes, the Kiswahili, not English. I struggled with English for a long time.
Interesting.
So the Kiswahili one, because I loved Kiswahili. I used to even pray in Kiswahili. And I remember back at home, they used to make fun of me saying, oh, the Kiswahili teacher, come and pray for us in Kiswahili. But now, fast forward, I realized I love writing. I love writing. I used to put my thoughts, I used to journal a lot just by writing, but never expressing it. So when it came to expressing, because I really flopped in terms of English, not in my education. I used to score well in English because written English, I was perfect. But when it came to now verbal or speaking or oral, there was an issue with it. And why? It's just my background. Back in the hood, we're only speaking Sheng. And those who are cool enough, they used to say, Aishikad, Ayandad. So you just add that one so that you sound cool. But English was a problem.
Yes.
But out of that, I remember one time, how I now entered into public speaking. I remember one time, I think my husband is a businessman, so he was trying to sell something. He was trying to pitch to our clients. And he carried me along because we work a lot together. So he carried me along, let's go pitch to these clients. And when I was asked to now speak and give my idea, I had the idea. It was in my head.
Yes.
But now for it to come out, oh my goodness, I felt so ashamed. I realized, I couldn't express myself well.
So you had the idea.
I had the idea.
But articulating it in the words
was a problem.
was a challenge.
It was a challenge.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I remember one of our mentors had mentioned about Toastmasters. So I wondered, okay, what is this Toastmasters? Are they toasting? What are they toasting? What is Toastmasters all
feels like
about?
you're going to
I
toast
saw,
wine or
I
something.
shelved it.
Yeah.
Then later, when I was in a tech conference, during lunchtime, we just seated at a round table having conversation with other people in the tech industry. And someone mentioned to me, Lorna, I think you need to join Toastmasters.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I think I need to look at this thing of Toastmasters because everyone is telling me Toastmasters. And when my husband said, I'm going to pay for you so that you become a better speaker. So go ahead. That's when I joined Toastmasters, and I didn't know the immense opportunities that came with it. That's how I said, oh, nice. People were saying, okay, I love how you express yourself. I love how you're confident in terms of speaking. So how can you venture into it? That's how slowly with time, being there and sharpening my skills in terms of public speaking, it's something that was within. But fear had crept in and silenced that gift. So I felt like I'm not enough. It's not about English. Public speaking is not just English. There's more to it. That's when I realized that that fear had crippled in and had silenced my gift of public speaking. So right now I'm in that place of birding. I'm in a place of thriving in terms of public speaking. And that's how public speaking for me was born.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. My story is almost a bit similar.
Oh, wow.
But I also used to feel like I had so much to say, but I wouldn't know how to put my words together. You're right? So I'd be in a place where I want to just put up my hand and, give my sentiments or my thoughts. And I'd try to put the words together in my head, but every time I tried to speak, it would come out very jumbled. I don't know what was that.
Yes.
And so I also embarked on a journey. I went back to school.
Wow.
And for me, I just did effective communication.
Wow.
I did that. I did what we called high impact presentation. And because I really needed to, be able to articulate my thoughts clearly. And like you said, something very interesting. People have capacity to talk.
That's it.
But these other fears of what will people think, what if my tongue is not? What if my mother tongue, shows up in the midst of things?
Yeah.
And because of that fear, we hold back.
That's true.
We hold back because of the fear. And I believe that there's so much that we have to offer. But again, we self-sabotage. We pull ourselves back.
That's true.
We drown ourselves. We hide ourselves, thinking that we're not good enough. And that voice is only in your head.
That's it.
I'm
one
not
else.
good enough.
Yeah.
I can't do so and so said I wasn't. This teacher said I wasn't good enough. That other,
Yes.
somebody you really trusted, maybe a parent,
Yes.
told you, oh my gosh, you're doing very badly. That English is bad. It sucks.
That's true. That's true.
Somebody you really trusted, and you've carried that with you over the years.
Yes.
But all you need is to come back and meet, get intentional.
That's
and
true.
we'll be talking more about intentionality. Get intentional about getting help.
Yes.
Get intentional about, just learning, because all these things that you see people doing, all this, you see people speaking so well and you admire them. I mean, these broadcasters, these influencers, and you wonder, why do they just speak so well? Why do I just want to listen and listen and listen, to what they have to say? It's, some of it, of course, is learned. Some of it is self-belief.
That's true.
But it's a combination of
that's true.
all those things.
That's true.
Yeah. So, but I'm happy to know that we are also having some programs
Yes.
coming up.
Yeah, we do.
You and I came together.
Yes. And before that,
Yes.
Vicky, I've just remembered when you were speaking about that everyone has a voice.
Yes.
And I kept asking myself, God gave everyone a voice. The moment
Yes.
you can be able to cry and also be able to speak,
Yeah.
it means that voice has a purpose. And
Yes.
everyone has their story. And how can they tell their story? It's through their voices.
Yes.
And that thing just blew me off. And I'll give you an example. Do you know that 75% of people in the world, they suffer from glossophobia?
What is
Glossophobia is the fear of public speaking. Have you ever found yourself, you want to speak, you want to deliver a speech, right?
Yeah.
You have the shaky palms,
Yeah.
your chest tightens,
Yeah.
and your brain goes blank.
It does,
Yet,
yes.
the previous night or the previous day or the previous hour, you had
were
already
prepared.
revised your notes,
You were prepared.
all that.
Yep.
But now that fear
Yes.
is something else. And for me, when I believed that everyone has a voice and that voice has to make impact, because you are here in the world to make impact,
Yeah.
and your voice matters. So the moment you can say, it means I have to use my voice, because every single day I have to communicate with someone.
Yes.
I can't put myself behind the desk
Yeah.
or behind my laptop and say
Yes.
I'm speaking.
Yeah.
It means I have to have conversation, be
You
it with
do.
my child, be it with my spouse, be it with my friends.
Yes.
So your voice does matter, and everyone has to hear your voice.
Yes.
So when you look at public speaking in that aspect, that I have to use my voice, come rain, come sunshine, it's me to now be intentional and work on it and make sure it comes out from within.
Yes.
Then slowly I'm going to impact 1 or 2, 3 people.
Everybody has a voice.
Everybody has
And
a
everybody
voice.
has a story. I like that
That's
you brought
it.
that out. And I cannot tell your story, Lorna. Even if I was to listen to your story, I can't say it the way you would say your own story, the way you'd narrate your own story.
That's true.
I cannot do that, right? And your story, if given correctly, will deliver somebody listening,
That's true.
will give direction to someone, will give some teachings to someone, So everybody has to use their
That's
voice.
true. That's true.
Everybody at some point in this life has to use their voice to negotiate.
Yeah.
You
To
need
persuade.
a voice. To persuade.
To inform,
Eish.
to educate.
All that. You
Yes.
need your voice.
Yes.
You need your voice. And it feels so... in the past, there's a time I would feel like I really want to speak up for myself. I feel like I'm not being treated fairly in this situation. And I would want to I'd go in my head, I'm going to count up to 10. By the time I get to 10, I would just lift my hand and tell these people, I don't like the way you're treating me.
Wow.
I don't like that you're treating me like I'm invisible and I'm right here in this room. So I'd go 10, 9, 8, 7, get to 1, and then start again. 10, let me just do one more time. I do that until whatever the conversation was going on, until it was over, and now all I had were regrets. I should have said something. Those people will leave that room thinking I had nothing to offer, while I had so much to say.
That's true.
you know. So I regret I got out of that room in regrets. I'm thinking, my gosh, if only I had lifted my voice, I would have been given that promotion, that opportunity. You know, if only I had lifted my hand and said, you know what, I deserve to be in that sport. I deserve that opportunity. I am good enough. I have what it takes.
I belong in this room.
I belong in this room.
That's it.
Just like all of you.
Yes.
You know, I have a lot to offer. And so many people get themselves in such situations where you are there and you are muted and you're thinking, I have so much to say right now. I have so much to say right now. I have so much to say right now. It's not funny because when you're in that state, it's not funny.
I know.
And then after the meeting, you're going like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I wish I had said, I wish. Next time I will write it down so maybe I can read it. And then next time comes. In fact, what is that thing that keeps people so, that crazy fear? Because that's crazy fear.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it immobilizes you. Sometimes you can't say nothing. You can't even move. Like, it's just fear that you have created, and it's real for you.
It is.
It is so
It's
real.
It's very real.
The rest of us are looking at you looking so sharp and looking so cool.
Yet you already feel that
Your
fear.
insides are
And
melting.
the others, they're not saying that.
They are not saying that.
They're not saying that.
Let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, what is this that makes us believe that people see through and they can see your fear? Because when your heart goes pop, 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 it's always coming out. Sometimes it feels like it will come out through your mouth.
Yes. I know that.
Your hands are wet.
Yes.
You know, some people, even their back, their armpits,
they sweat.
they sweat.
It does. I was emceeing another event. I was hosting it, and I remember someone was called in front to just come and speak. And when they handed over the mic, it was all wet. I thought, okay, they have touched maybe water. I was like, where's the water? Where's the glass of water? Where can I sit?
That was all sweat.
All sweat. And I felt so sad. Because it's normal to be nervous. Becky, it's normal.
Yes.
Even for us just coming.
We get
nervous. It's not like we don't get nervous. But for me, the secret that I got is when I have the butterflies, I allow them to fly.
Yes.
And they make a beautiful scenery. And number 2, I tell myself I'm going to have fun. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have fun. When I stand there in front of people, it's about having fun and ensuring that I deliver what I'm supposed
That's
to.
very practical.
Yes, and what you were mentioning about the fear, why do people go through this? Public speaking is in relation to identity. Trust me. Identity. When you've not worked on your inward, you can't project it outside. So it's an inner work. Because the more practice you do, you're trying to battle with that fear. Every time I stand in front of people and I tell myself, I'm going to be better, I'm going to be better. You're battling with that inner fear. Because fear comes from inside. And also number 2 is when you're thinking about yourself. That's when fear will come. You're thinking about, how do I look? How do I sound? Is my voice well enough? Is my English okay? Am I speaking like maybe PLO Lumumba? Right? Nice English.
Yes.
Am I like that? You're thinking about you.
Yes.
Public speaking is about service.
It is
I
about
am
service.
serving you.
I'm serving you. It's about the others.
It's about the others in the room. Am I thinking about you? Are you understanding this topic? Are you understanding my speech? When I deliver my speech, when I'm trying to persuade you, are you understanding about my product? Right, it's about service. But the moment I'm thinking me, trust me, you will shake. Trust me, your chest will pump, you will pump and pump and pump, and you'll not be able to speak. Trust me, you'll have a shaky voice. That one is a sure bet. For a fact, it's a sure bet. But what if you just came in front of people and thought about speaking and serving? Like the way you talk to a child. They have come to you and asking you, Mommy, kindly help me with this maths. Are you conscious about you?
Am I dressed right to help her with her mathematics?
No.
Am I sounding okay?
No.
Is my R and my L conflicting?
No, it's not.
You know, I just remembered a story. There's something that happened to me most recently. It was my first time I was invited as an MC. It was a corporate gig. It was a big deal. So I was at the MC with a good friend of mine. And so when we were up there, I realized my shoe just gave way. I realized it was torn.
Oh
Not
my.
torn in a nice way, like torn, completely the heel and the shoe separate. And I thought, all right, okay, all right. So I'm still with the mic, my shoe is gone. And like you're saying, because I wasn't thinking about myself at that time, I was thinking about them. What I did is I just mentioned to my co-host, I told her, stepping out shortly, I'll be back. So everybody was like, everybody have fun. Yeah. So she took over and continued. I went to the crowd asking people who wears a number 7. Number 7,
Are
number
you
7. Who has an extra shoe? I got an extra shoe from a good lady who's called Diana from Uganda. I got the shoe.
Oh my God.
And I went back. And I went on like nothing happened.
Wow.
In fact, by the end of it, I was asking some people, did you notice I didn't have the same shoe?
No, I noticed.
The shoe was not even matching my outfit, but I didn't care.
Wow.
All I concentrated on was the people. Because before that, I would have really freaked out. That would have scared me. That would have caused me to stammer and to forget my script.
That's true.
Earlier on. But for now, because of what I have learned and the frameworks that we are about to talk about, we will be bringing on this masterclass coming up, what I have learned has helped me to be grounded, to be in that space and completely in there, not thinking about home, not thinking about my outfit, is it proper? I know I just checked it out. If it's not proper now, that's not, it's not a big deal. My message is more of a big deal. So now we know we're planning for a masterclass. Would you talk about it just a little bit in a few minutes?
Okay. So excited about this masterclass.
Me too.
You know, it's about helping other people.
Yeah.
And the masterclass is a public speaking masterclass and personal branding masterclass. You're going to talk about personal branding.
Yes.
That's your field,
That's
100%, and also public speaking. But public speaking, we are targeting people who fear has overcome them. Yeah. They're not able to speak. Leaders. Yeah. Upcoming leaders, emerging leaders, young men and women, young professionals, executives. Good. And sometimes executives think that they don't need public speaking. But I realized being in those boards and my experience being a tech professional and also a risk professional, I realized that executives, they have confidence. Trust me. They have confidence. Yes. They have the content, but they lack clarity. And that's why masterclass is important, because you're going to speak on purpose. Yes. You're going to speak on clarity. And of course, influence. You need to be influential when you're a public speaker. Yes. And not influence that is loud, but very subtle. Yeah. When you come into a room and you're speaking with authority, everyone is able to get what you want to speak about. Yes. So like I've mentioned, the executives you find, they're confident, but they lack clarity. So they ramble. Yeah. Sometimes in meetings, you find they're moving 2 hours. A meeting that was supposed to be 1 hour, but they just keep on speaking because they don't have clarity. And in clarity, we have structure. Yes. How are you going to make sure? That's it. The body and the conclusion. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. But you find they lack that. Yes. That's why they need it's for everyone. Public speaking is for everyone. Yeah. And it's not an added skill. It's a skill that is a must-have. Trust me, Becky. It's a must-have.
It's a must-have. I agree. I totally agree.
Yes.
What dates are we looking at? Because we need to, even if I know the finer details we'll be sharing as we continue, but we need people to lock in the dates. Sure. And I know we have at least given ample time for preparation. Yes. So what dates are we looking at?
1st to 3rd of April.
Okay.
1st to 3rd of April, 2026.
All right.
Yes.
1st to 3rd of April.
Yeah, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Of April.
So those are 3 days of a masterclass, pure masterclass. A masterclass that will change you from in and out. You'll be able to come out there having a renewed sense of even yourself, because you look at personal branding, you look at matters of public speaking. So it's a transformational masterclass. That's what I'll say. If you miss it, oh my.
This, I'm even looking forward. Yes. I know I'll be one of the trainers, but just the thought of, I love these workshops because you see people coming in and get transformed. That's true. Like completely transformed. We'll also talk about personal branding, which will be part of the workshop. And we'll talk about, in personal branding, we will talk about 4 pillars. We'll talk about appearance. Why do you need to dress for that occasion? Wow. Why do you need to dress, for your goals? what does that look like? You don't dress for today, we dress for where we are going.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
We'll talk about behavior and etiquette. We'll talk about how do you behave, for that space, for that thing that you want, for that goal. How should you behave? What is etiquette like? Talk about social etiquette. We talk about, office etiquette, all that etiquette.
Wow.
We'll be talking about communication. That's where public speaking comes in very strongly. And then we'll be talking about digital presence.
Wow. That's very...
Why is that important? How should we show up, on camera? How should we show up, in our social media spaces? What message is coming out? What is that? When people see us, what do they see?
Wow.
Right? So that combined now with public speaking. By the time you leave that masterclass, your life should not remain the same.
Wow.
Your life should not be the same. Right? And apart from, I know we are going to have 3 whole days. Those are full days.
Yes.
All the training, it's a lot of unlearning and learning and unlearning and learning. But apart from that, we are going to meet other people. We are going to have a lot of networking.
Wow, which is very important.
Yes, because that is important. And apart from also the networking, we'll have accountability partners.
Wow.
Accountability partners where I'm going to present somewhere. I've been invited as an MC. I've been invited to do a pitch. I have someone I can talk to who we went to this class with. We can just meet up for coffee and I can rehearse with them, and we can have this back and forth thing and we can grow together, and apart from that, you still got us, all right? So it is a lifestyle. That's change.
It's not a one-time thing.
It's not a one-time thing. It's not a hit and run.
No.
We are talking about it is a lifestyle change. And lifestyle change does not happen overnight.
That's true.
You're going to do a lot of unlearning what we were told, what we heard. We were told as young girls, keep quiet.
Yes.
Girls are supposed to be quiet.
Yeah.
Should have humility and be respectful. Me, I tried staying quiet. Can you imagine? As a child. And it wasn't working very well. Because I had so much to say.
Yes.
And every time I would be thwarted by my mom and be like, keep quiet. We have visitors, in the next room.
Yes.
Those days when visitors came, would not sit with them in the same room.
Yeah, you go
They'd
to...
be in the sitting room, would be in the bedroom, and every time your mom would come and say, after they're gone, I will skin you guys. And we believed it. Anyway, so it's that is a project that we wanted to talk about today. The public speaking, we feel it's time for people to be unmuted.
Amen.
And that is why we also brought in this. That's why even we call this a particular podcast off mute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
We
love
want
that.
people to be off mute.
Wow.
Right? Whatever it is that has kept you muted. Is it the fear? Is it lack of self-identity? It is, what is it? What is that has kept you in that space, in that corner? Yet you have so much to offer the world. And the world is waiting for you.
Wow.
The world is waiting for your message. The world is waiting for your pitch. The world is waiting for your contribution. You have so much to offer. Please don't keep that to yourself. Come, let's learn the frameworks. Let's learn how to actually be effective in our communication out there so that you don't have to go round and round and round in circles talking about just one sentence.
Yes.
Less is more. Lorna, any closing remarks?
Just remember, for public speaking, think about purpose. Why do you speak? Are you speaking to inform, to educate, to entertain?
Yeah.
Talk about clarity. Do you have clarity before you speak? So it's very key. That's what you're going to discuss. Purpose, clarity, and of course, influence. I can't wait to see you and to be the next best version of yourself.
Oh, yes. The next best version
of yourself. Yes.
Oh, this will be amazing. So you guys, we will be leaving our contacts below. We'll have everything down in the description box. We'll have the contacts. We'll have a Google form going on. So let us know what your thoughts are. If you need private coaching, again, we're available.
Yes.
Just let us know what you need. Every person's need is unique. So let us know what your needs are, and we'll be there to sort you out. So thank you so much, and welcome all. Bye. Have a good day.
Bye.